Hey folks, and welcome to this week's Bands of Bodyweight class. This week, going to try something a little bit different, kind of an express version of this class as well this week. So intensity might be a little bit higher, but again, go at your speed, go at your pace. If you need to, you can pause the video to finish what we're doing before you move on to the next bit. So try it is just a trial today to see how this goes. I don't know. I feel like it's going to work, but I'm not 100% sure. We never know until we give things a go. So today's class will wear on slightly differently. What we'll do is we're going to do like a tricep, 3 different moves that we do back to back, and then we're going to repeat that 3 times before we get a breather. Then we'll have a breather, and we'll do 3 different moves. Again, all of them back to back, 3 times 3, then rest, breather, and then a third round of those. That's again a different set of moves, same thing. Yeah, so the intensity might be a little bit higher. Class is going to be a little bit shorter, but yeah, hopefully this works. Well, we'll find out in a minute. So we'll get started. Let me just swap this. There we go. Cool. Okay, so we'll come up to standing, and we'll start with some squats. So feet comfortable distance apart, and then we're going to slowly sink the hips back down. Chest is up, and to brace. Two to go. And then we're going to come into a roll down. So feet comfortable distance apart, drop chin to chest. Slowly roll as far toward the floor as we can. And then we'll roll back to standing. And we'll repeat. Last one. And then we're going to come into an inch round. So we're going to squat down, hands to the floor, walk out into a plank, walk back to our squats, and then back out into a plank. So we're not coming out of that squat position, we're just going to walk back to it. Chest lifting there in our squat, and out to our plank. Don't let those hips drop. We've got 1 to go. And we come back up. Then we're going to go back into a few squats. Last 2. Awesome. So we should be feeling warm and ready to go. So for the first round, we will need our band. We've got 2 bodyweight moves and a banded move. We do 8 reps of the first move, 10 reps of the second, 10 reps of the third. Then we go back to our first one. And just take your time to complete 3 lots through. So like I said, if I finish before you do, don't worry, stop the video, rest, recover. Well, not rest and recover. Complete your reps, then rest and recover. And replay the video. Enjoy that recovery period, and then we'll do the next tricep. So move 1, we're going to do something new. Feet are quite close together, about just under hip width apart. We're going to lift onto the toes. We're going to do something called a sissy squat, so keeping the heels lifted. We're going to bend the legs, lowering the as far down towards the floor as you can, trying to stand upright. Then we drive through the legs, coming back to standing, and we repeat. So 8 reps like that. Now, if those don't feel good, feet can go wider, you can add your band in, just do your normal squats instead. Second move is our press ups, so we'll come down to the floor, 10 press ups. Third move, we come back to standing, we've got a banded row. So we'll step on the band, hand on each handle further down on the band, elbows go back and up, driving the shoulder blades together. Now also if the sissy squats feel okay and you want to add a little bit extra in, you can place the band under the toes, and we can do them while holding onto the band, but that choice is up to you. Okay, so I'm going to use the band for the first set. So when you feel ready to, we're going to go. So either squats or our sissy squats, just keep that squeeze to the legs, strong core brace. In the sissy squat, those heels stay lifted, throwing the hips as far towards the heels as you can, driving the feet through the floor as you come back up, and like I said, squeezing the legs. Eight of these. Once you've done our 8 of our 8 normal squats, we've got press ups on the knees and toes, and outside the shoulders. There's 10 of these. After our 10 press ups, we'll step on the band. Band in each hand, or we can grab a little bit further down. Chest is lifted out, the brace elbows go back towards the hips and up. Again, 10 of these. And then after 10, we're going to go back to our squats or sissy squats again, with or without the band, jaws to jaws. And if you're on those sissy squats, the heels are lifted, we sink, slow down, keeping that control, squeezing the legs, driving the feet to the floor. Again, there's 8 reps here. After the 8, we've got press ups on the knees or toes. And we make our way back up to standing. 10 rows. So again in the row, little bend in the knees, you hinge forward from the hips. Elbows track back and up, squeezing the shoulder blades in. Strong core brace. Then after 10, we go into our last round of squats. Again, with or without the band. Sissy squats or normal squats. There's 8 reps of these.
Girl smoke weed like a Rasta queen.
So after those 8, 10 press ups. And then 10 rows. And after 10, we can rest. Bit of recovery time. If you're still going, please pause the video, finish your sets off, and then restart the video when you have. Okay, so enjoy this recovery time. Set 2. We start with our RDLs. So, band under the feet, feet back hip width apart, hand on each hand, or again if you need a bit more resistance, grab a little bit further down on the band. So we keep that slight bend in the legs, we're going to hinge forwards from the hips, keeping the shoulders pulled back, keeping a nice flat back, hands just below the knees. We drive the feet into the floor, squeezing the legs as we do. Just coming to standing, we don't want to lean back at the top. But here, we do push those hips slightly back, but we're not squatting. So we've got 10 RDLs. Then we're going to come up into 10 lateral raises. And then we hinge back over for 8 reverse flies. And on the reverse flies, if you need a little bit more tension, we can cross the band over. But on the reverse flies, arms come up, squeezing the shoulder blades together, slight bend in those elbows. On our lateral raises, again, slight bend in the elbows, trying to bring the hand up to shoulder height, and the hand is slightly out in front of us. So 3 rounds through, 10 RDLs, 10 lateral raises, 8 reverse flies, then we go back through again, then back through again, and then we have another rest. Okay, so grab what you need to for your RDLs. We stand nice and tall, shoulders pull back, strong core brace, little bend in the knees, then we tip forward, pushing the hips slightly back, hands go just below the knees, then we push the feet to the floor, coming back to standing. That's good. So last one. Then we've got our lateral raises. So hand on each hand. Strong core brace. We're lifting the arms up. Keeping that slight bend in the elbow, hands come to about shoulder height. So after 10, we go into our reverse fly, so we hinge forwards again, still handling each hand, squeezing their shoulder blades together as we pull the arms up and out. Only 8 of these. And then after those 8, back to our RDLs. And there's 10 of these. And after our 10, we go back to our lateral raises. Strong core brace, slight bend in those elbows. Hands come out a little bit in front of the shoulder. Get the hands as close to shoulder height as we can. again after 10, reverse flies, hinge forward, strong core brace. And after 8 of those, I almost went for another 10. Last round of our RDLs, or last round through. And after 10, lateral raises. After those 10, last round of reverse flies, 8 of these. And after 8, we can rest. We have a bit of recovery time. So if you haven't finished yet, please pause the video again and enjoy the recovery. Or, again, I've said it wrong. Complete your reps, then enjoy the recovery. So once you finish your reps, restart the video. If you have finished, I said enjoy this recovery time. We've got one last little tricep we're going to do. Now this one, you can either do the first move standing or kneeling on the band, depending how much resistance you have in the band. We've got some overhead presses. We've got 10 overhead presses into 10 bicep curls into 8 tricep press ups. So on the tricep press up, hands stay close to ribs. Nice strong core brace. And again, we have 3 sets. So we go through it 3 times, and then we just stretch after that. So this is our last bit of work for today. And then you guys can all let me know how you found this express version. Okay. So we'll bring the handles up towards the shoulders, then we press overhead and bring them as close back down towards the shoulders as we can. Squeeze those glutes. After 10, we come into 10 bicep curls. And then 8 tricep press ups. These can be done on knees or toes. And then after those, back on our overhead presses. Four. Then bicep curls, 10. And our 8 tricep press ups. Oh, this one's intense. Woo. Shoulders and triceps, burning a little bit. One more round through though. So 10 presses. After 10 bicep curls. And then we've got 8 tricep press ups to finish with. And if you're still going, please keep going. If you need to, pause the video for a moment. But if you finish, then you're done. And that is today's bands and body weight done. Yeah. Let me know how you guys found that. I said something a little bit different. I felt like it worked. Personally, I can feel it working. But yeah, no, let me know how you guys found it, if you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, what you didn't like about it, just let me know. Always happy for the feedback. Always want to make these the best that I can for you all. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Fantastic weekend. Take care. I'll see you guys very, very soon.